Hi, Russ of Aquarimax Pets here. People sometimes ask me if I take specific measurements of humidity for my isopods. It's a good question and deserves a detailed answer. But before I give that, I'm going to give you the short answer, which is no, I don't. Now, here's why. It's a common practice in the isopod hobby to provide a moisture gradient. This consists of one part of the enclosure that is kept quite damp, while the opposite side of the enclosure is kept dry. The area in between provides a spectrum of dampness. Air humidity and substrate moisture are not the same thing, but in a reasonably well-ventilated enclosure, an isopod sitting on damp moss is really close to that moss, which means it is exposed to high humidity, while an isopod sitting on dry substrate is exposed to much lower humidity unless the ambient humidity in the enclosure is very high. Given access to different levels of substrate moisture within an enclosure, isopods can easily obtain the humidity they need at any given moment. And their needs change at different times. For example, very young isopods can dry out very easily, or a larger isopod might need a different humidity during a molt than it would normally. Some of the more delicate isopods in the hobby might have very specific humidity requirements and need precise measurements and even specialized equipment to cater to their humidity needs. However, with most species, providing a very specific humidity within the whole bin would actually be counterproductive, as it would likely only cater to a small percentage of the isopods in the bin at a given moment. That being the case, I don't measure the humidity because the majority of isopod species in the hobby do well if we allow them to fine-tune the humidity they need by moving along the moisture gradient in the substrate. Thanks for watching today. I post videos every Friday with live streams and shorts during the week as well. Please feel free to share, rate, comment, and if you haven't already,
subscribe.
and then tap the bell for all notifications so you don't miss my next video.